channel as I do this every single Sunday night at 9 o'clock. The week that was in the NBA, let's get into the week 5 games that took place last week. First thing I want to talk about is the Boston Celtics matchup between themselves and the Cleveland Cavaliers. As Cleveland was undefeated going into that game, but Cleveland suffered their first loss of the season, losing 120 to 117. Jason Tatum had 33 points, 12 rebounds. They hit 22 three-point shots in about 41 attempts. That's what they do best. That's their style. That's their brand of basketball, shooting the three-point shot. They was able to win. Had a 21-point lead, but they lost it and relinquished it. Obviously in basketball, 48 minutes is going to be a run, and they was able to make a run and cut into the lead, but they fell short, losing a score of 120 to 117. So Celtics improved to 12-3. That was last Tuesday, and Cleveland shut their first loss, losing 3 points, and it ended up their first defeat of the season. So from that perspective, that was like the biggest game of the week for the 5th week of the NBA season. So that's what I'm going to be talking about tonight. That's what I do all the time, every single Thursday night. Every single Sunday night, I do the week that was in NBA. So let's continue on. The coverage of the NBA from last week, starting from last Sunday night to last night and today. And be it for the show. We'll go over some NBA headlines, stats, standings, like I always do. All right, so we're going to fast forward, go backwards, rewind to last Sunday. There was a lot of games on last week. We had Minnesota beating Phoenix, Indiana beat Miami, Cleveland beat Charlotte, Detroit had beat Washington, Memphis beat Denver, Portland beat Atlanta, Memphis beat Denver, Portland beat Atlanta, the Knicks beat Brooklyn, Houston beat Chicago, and Dallas beat OKC. Hello, Kevin Sue. I don't know if I'm saying your last name right, but thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, Jackson Hoover. No, I don't live in California. Thanks for Nova and Gavin for tuning in. All right, let's get into Monday's games. I'm covering the NBA. I'm doing the NBA recap of the NBA. Every single Sunday night, I do the week that was in the NBA, week 5, the 5th week. So that's what I do every Sunday night. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. I think the Nets are going to go to the NBA Finals. That's a good question. Noah and Gavin, I think they're going to the NBA Finals. They're playing pretty good right now, but I think they're going to get into the finals when it's all said and done and play the Celtics. I still think the Celtics are going to repeat because of who they are. They know what it takes to win. What are you talking about? Again, I got no time for negativity. So Jackson, goodbye. I got no time for negativity with people, on my YouTube channel. Talking about look depressed, man. Stay in your lane. Don't focus on me. Just listen to what I have to say. Don't look depressed. Stay in your lane, man. Mind your business. Got time for the nonsense, man. See, that's the thing about YouTube and doing live feeds. You're always gonna have people coming up with negative stuff. Somebody said something about my hairline. Stay off my channel. Stay off my channel. Simple. It's nothing but the devil. Talking about I look depressed. Don't worry about what I look like. Focus on yourself. Take the beam out your own eye before you take the beam out of my eye. You don't have to come on my channel and be negative. You don't want to be on the channel, get off it. Stay off it. Stay in your lane. It goes to anybody that's watching right now. Mind your business. This is an NBA discussion. Talking about look the press, man. Shut your mouth. Shut up. Jackson Hoover. That's what I'm talking to you. Don't do that. Don't say nothing negative about that. Yeah. Yeah, the Nuggets, OKC, and Timberwolves, yeah, could definitely be a tough competition. But Golden State's playing pretty good also. Golden State's playing pretty good also. See how long it's going to last. But as I continue on, Monday, Chicago played Detroit. Miami beat Philadelphia. The Knicks played Washington. The Knicks beat Washington. Toronto beat Indiana. Milwaukee beat Houston. Orlando beat Phoenix. Atlanta beat Sacramento. And the Clippers lost. No, the Clippers actually beat Golden State last Monday. Then on Tuesday, like I said, I talked about Boston beating Cleveland 120 to 117. Whoever like the live feed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like I said, 15-game winning streak was snapped. And Jason Tatum had 33 points and 12 rebounds. So that's the storyline in that. Yeah, the Cavaliers looking good, man. They 15-1. They looking really good, but against a long season, their moment of truth is gonna come in the playoffs. In the playoffs, we're gonna see how good the Cavaliers are. Maybe they may fall apart. We'll see. But they playing good right now. Kevin, what's his name? Atkinson. Keith Atkinson, I think that's his name. The new coach. Because J.D. Bickerstaff got removed and fired. But this guy, Atkinson, I think his name Keith Atkinson, Kevin Atkinson. Y'all know, look him up. Look at the coach. Okay, thank you. Appreciate the sub. Thank you for being subscribed. Appreciate it. Let me look the guy up. I think it's Kevin Atkinson, I think. The new coach of Cleveland. Yeah, Kenny Atkinson. That's his name. There you go. Kenny Atkinson. That's the new coach. Like I said, it's a long season. As far as that's concerned, we'll see how long this run they're gonna last. Let's see what happens. Okay, Brooklyn over Charlotte. You got Denver over Memphis. Dallas over New Orleans. San Antonio versus OKC. The Lakers over Utah. Cleveland over New Orleans. Milwaukee beats Chicago. Got Houston over Indiana. Memphis over Philly. Yeah, the Celtics definitely gonna be in the mix in the end. Definitely. Can't count out the Celtics. Definitely. Mississippi Philly. Now this game was an important game because Philadelphia finally they had Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Maxey in the same lineup. Now they lost the game, unfortunately, 117 to 111. But obviously, again, this NBA is all about 3-point shots, man. Once you're hitting those threes, you're definitely gonna be tough to deal with. But Memphis Grizzlies had a season high of 19 3-point shots, and they was able to win 117, 111 because of that. So in that matchup, that's the reason why the Grizzlies won that game. Jackson and Bane, Jaron Jackson Jr. had 25 points, and Desmond Bane had 21 points and 10 rebounds. And they was able to win that game. Jalen Wells had 14 points. Joel Embiid came into this game, and he had 35 points and 11 rebounds. They lost it for straight at the time, so they was able to win that game. Okay, OKC beat Portland. The Knicks beat Phoenix. Golden State beat Atlanta. Clippers beat Orlando. So those are Wednesday's games, slated games. Thursday, Charlotte beat Detroit in overtime. Toronto beat Minnesota. San Antonio beat Utah. And Orlando beat the Lakers. Okay, Philadelphia won on Friday, 113-98. And McCain played well. Jared McCain, the rookie, had 30 points. He said that he was the rookie of the year. Tyrese Maxey had 26 points as they snapped a 5-game losing streak as they won the game 113-98. The Celtics beat Washington. Raptors. Yeah, Cavaliers should win. I go with the Cavaliers to beat the Raptors. Yeah, definitely. Let's think they're a better team. Golden State beat New Orleans. Milwaukee beat Indiana. Chicago beat Atlanta. Houston beat Portland. Dallas beat Denver. And Sacramento lost to Clippers. Okay, we go to last night's games. Utah beat the Knicks. Orlando beat Detroit. Memphis beat Chicago. Portland beat Houston. Milwaukee beat Charlotte. San Antonio beat Golden State. And Denver beat the Lakers. That was last night's game. Then today, right now, Cleveland's beating Toronto 84-70. So it's early, still in the third quarter, 6:14 to go in the third quarter. So I'm going with Cavaliers to win, to go 17-1. Yeah, Raptors not that good. They're 4-12 in the season, so I'm going with the Cavaliers to win this game, 84-70. Let's look at the box score, see who's playing good right now. The high man is Allen. Allen got 17 points. Garland got 16, 15 for Mitchell. Jerome come off the bench, got 17 points, 5 assists. So, yeah, they look like they're going to win this game. This guy no hold on and win the game up by 13. All right, let's keep it moving. Right now, you got Brooklyn and Sacramento. 5-2 is the score right now. That game's underway. We got some finals from today's game. This was a big game today, especially on Sunday afternoon. Minnesota and Boston. The Celtics won 107-105. They won this game. It's like a statement kind of game. Maybe possibly a matchup in the finals. But Minnesota 105. Celtics 107. High man for the Celtics was Jaylen Brown. Do you see the 100 S's on the screen? I don't know what you mean by that. You talking about 100 subscribers? That's what you're talking about? I don't know if you're referring to that. I see you're changing the subscription. You know, I got 161 subscribers now. I don't know if that's what you're referring to. But like I said, the Celtics are looking good right now. They're 14-3. Jaylen Brown had 29 points, 10 of 18 from the field, and most of his points came from the three-point line. This is what the Celtics do. They play the best brand of basketball when they hit them threes. They had about 21 threes today. Let me check. 21 three-point shots, 56 attempts. Yeah, they attempted 56 threes, man. It's just too much three-point shots, but they love shooting threes, man. They just love shooting threes because when they shoot threes, that's when they're unstoppable. But they're so talented, man. Tatum and Brown, they can get to the free throw line. How many times they went to the free throw line? See, Tatum went to the free throw line 6 times. He made 5 or 6 free throws. Okay, he went to the free throw line 6 times, but Jaylen Brown went to the free throw line only 2 times. I mean, they're so good, they can get to the basket at all times. I mean, Brown and Tatum, they should take the ball to the basket. Yes, they're great shooting threes. But again, 56 three-point shots. I mean, 37.5%. That's why they won the game. The reason why they won the game. So that's a big win for Minnesota. They're at 500 at 8-8. Edwards had about 28 points. Almost had a triple-double, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Rudy Gobert had 10 points, 20 rebounds, so he did good. Randall had 23 points. So you just want to like a statement kind of game. East versus West kind of matchup. 107-105. Okay, other finals today. Indiana beat Washington. 115-103. 7-10 are the Pacers right now. The Wizards are just a terrible franchise. They've lost 11 straight games. Tyrese Halliburton had 21 points, 9 assists, 22 points for Pascal Siakam. So they're back in the winning side of things. Pacers not they won their 3-game losing streak. They win 115 to 103. So that's the final score in that game. Okay, then we got overtime. Miami versus Dallas. Interesting matchup. Final score in this game was the Heat beat the Mavericks 123 to 118 in overtime. Butler scores a season high 33 points, and they win the game. So Butler played good, 33 points vintage. Butler was in full effect as they won the game in overtime. Then Philadelphia used to the Clippers again. Philadelphia's banged up. Uh, they lose in a blowout, 125-99. Again, no surprise about this result. They just don't have all their guys. So they 3-13. Clippers 11-7. James Harden 23 points. Obviously used to play with the 76ers, so yeah, 8 assists, being the facilitator, and Zubac had 16 points, 12 rebounds as they win 125-99. I'm thinking B played. He's still dealing with his knee. Again, they gotta stay healthy, man. That's the only way they're gonna be really good. Is George gotta be healthy. He's out. And B gotta be healthy. He gotta come back. And then you get Maxey. Now you're gonna see how good this team really is. So they gotta do better with the guys in the lineup. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. So is what it is with that. Okay, let's get into some news with the NBA headlines. Zion Williamson, he's out with a hamstring. He's not coming close to coming back no time soon. Again, this guy always had a history of being out, so this is nothing new. He has left hamstring injury, and he's going to be out for a very extended period of time. So that's something that, a team like the Pelicans cannot have this guy be hurt, but he's always been hurt. But the thing is, he came into this season in the best shape of his career. And he's still getting hurt. Not just him, but you look at DeJounte Murray, C.J. McCollum, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy III, Jose Alvarado. They still they've dealt with injuries. Obviously, they've been dealing with injuries themselves. They've been hurt this season. So now they lost 4 straight, 10 of their past 11 games. They're 4-13 on the season. But they gotta have Williamson in the lineup. For them to be really, really good, they need to get better in that lineup by getting healthy, having a healthy Williamson. That's the only way they're gonna be really good. Because I think that's the key. That's the key to the team. Any team that's trying to contend for a championship, you gotta have all your guys ready to get it done. That's what it comes down to. All right, let's look into the stats. Right now, currently, Giannis Antetokounmpo leads the league in scoring, 32.4. Jokic averaging 30.3. I mean, look, LaMelo Ball is playing great, man. LeVar Ball, he was a guy that was just like a topic of discussion several years back. He was bragging about, Lonzo Ball and all that, but you got to be happy about, and pleased with his son, LaMelo Ball, the way he's playing right now. He's averaging 30.2 points a game from Charlotte, and he's definitely, playing at a high level. He's only 23, so LaMelo Ball is definitely the real deal right now. He's third in the league in scoring. So one of his sons definitely playing great in the league. Not Lonzo. Lonzo has not lived up to the expectations, but Ball definitely, his brother LaMelo is playing great. 30.1 for Davis. Tatum 29.1. Trae Young leading the league in assists. Edwards leads the league in 3-point-pointers made, 4.8. Jokic 13.9. Jokic leads the league in rebounds and block shots. Obviously, Wembanyama 3.6. And Daniels of Atlanta leading the league in steals, 3.2. So that's what's going on right now. I didn't steal the ball very well. That's what he's doing right now. It's his forte. Okay, so that's it for that. let's look at the standings for a closeout. It's gonna be a short, version of the week that was in NBA, very short and sweet. Um, 16-1 is Cleveland, still in first place in the conference. Um, Boston's 2 games behind, 14-3. They won 5 in a row. Uh, Milwaukee Bucks are playing very well. They won 4 in a row. They're 8-9. Um, Miami 7-7. The Knicks are 9-7. Everybody else got losing records. Very mediocre in the East. 7-10 Atlanta, 7-10 Indiana, Chicago 7-11, Detroit 7-11. Everybody else got losing records all the way. But Philadelphia got to get it together. They got to get healthy so they can make a run so they don't be so much behind like they are now. They're 10 games under 500. So they got to get better and play better as a team. And the Western Conference is very tight at the top. Golden State is tied for first place in the conference with OKC 12-4. Houston is 12-6. Lakers are 10-6. The Clippers are playing very well. They're the highest team in the Western Conference. They're 11-7. And Denver is 9-6 right now. Phoenix is not playing well. They lost 5 in a row, 9-7. So there's a lot of winning teams in the Western Conference than it is in the East. So you got about about 10 winning teams in the West. In the Eastern Conference, you only got like 4 winning teams in the East. So there's a lot of teams, in the West are doing their thing. They're winning games. They got winning percentages, but the East don't have that. So that's the thing that stands out for us as concerned. All right, so that's it, man, for tonight, man. The week that was in the NBA. I'll be back next Sunday, as always, for a look at the week recap of the games that I've played week in, week out. Right now, current scores: Cleveland is up 92-84, 147 to go in the third quarter, and Brooklyn leads 20-17 over Sacramento, 5:12 to go in the first quarter. So that's the week that was recap of the NBA, very short and sweet. I'll be back tomorrow with my Bible studies, having the Spirit Study Bible. Stay tuned for that. The usual thing. If you're new to the channel, I do Bible studies. I read books and stuff like that. So it's gonna be all good, man. It's gonna be a great week. Football Friday with Rashad is just gonna be coming on Fridays as always. Season's coming down to the end. The final regular season weekend in college football is coming up. It's coming up, man. I mean, the college football season goes by so fast, man. When you look at the situation where you got November 30th coming up, the final day in November, and you've got the final regular season Saturday. That's it. Everything started back in August the 24th, and now the season's gonna end on November 30th. So now you have a scenario where now you're gonna see who's gonna hold on to that playoff spot, who's gonna clinch a conference championship berth and stuff like that. So there's a lot online this coming weekend. So it's gonna be very interesting. I'll be back on Friday to talk about the games that you need to look out for in the NFL as well as the college football. So, but tomorrow I'm gonna be doing my Bible studies as I always do. So that's it for tonight, man. Hope you enjoyed it. For the week that was in the NBA, week number 5. just checking everything out, make sure everything is good with the week 5, the week that was. I think that's it. So that's it for tonight. I'm done. I think those have been tuning in to the live chat. Like I said, some people gotta be blocked, saying stupid stuff they shouldn't be saying. Jackson Hoover, don't ever come back on my channel again. You need Jesus in your life. Don't get in my business. Don't judge me. I look depressed and all this other stuff. Don't come in with the negative. Don't do that. Yeah, week 5. So week 5 just ended. Yeah, week 5. Yeah. So I'll be back for week 6 recap. Talking about my hairline. Enough. Don't do that. My hairline looks very, really good. I don't care what you think. I'm still gonna come on here. My hairline gonna always look good. Simple. Time for the nonsense with these live chats. I love the live chats. I mean, it can be positive, but some people just gotta know remove from your channel. So, got the last laugh. So that's it, man. That's it for tonight. Until then, talk to you tomorrow for the Bible study time. I'll be in the book of Job. I think I'll be, book of Psalms. I think it's going to be the book of Psalms next tomorrow. Double check that. Check that. Double check. See what's on the docket. Yeah, Psalms 11, 12, 13. I'm going to read more chapters. So that's it for tonight. That's when I'm going to be at tomorrow. All right, so until then, be on the live feed tomorrow for the class books of Rashad Mitchell. Bible study time, like the Spirit study Bible, get into Psalm 11, 12, and 13, and much more chapters. So until then, have a good night.